Hello there, friends and neighbors. This is me, Stella Hendricks. Thanks for coming again to my channel. You're probably wondering why I am wearing a crown today. Well, it's because yours truly is officially royalty now. Not really. I went to a rockabilly fest and I competed in a pinup competition, and it was the first beauty pageant I've ever entered or anything like that, and I got third place. Hooray! And this is the crown, which I won. It was fantastic. I also got a sash, and then after the show we went to Hooters and got buffalo wings. And of course the girls at Hooters are very into beauty pageants and stuff too, so I was congratulated by all and it was wonderful. It was the best day. So I'm just showing off my swag now. That's what that's all about. Thank you for indulging me. Today we are gonna talk about one of the coolest issues of Playboy. You see that I've got the Bridget edition. There's also a Kendra and Holly edition. I'm gonna get the Holly one too. Maybe I'll get the Kendra one too to like round out the set. I super love the first two. Holly and Bridget are just sort of my vibe, I guess. Also, okay, we gotta figure out how are we not gonna get too much glare going on here. One day I'm gonna figure out this glare situation. All right, so, oh wait, I almost forgot that as royalty, I have a message, I have a proclamation for the world, and its name is, get your own lip gloss. Okay, if you know, you know. If you don't, it's okay, you don't need to know, it's not that important. Okay, Bridget on the front. Oh, I also wanted to point out that this is the one where she got that belt on that looks just like the one on Anna Faris's cover where she talked about doing the, what's the name of that movie that she did? Oh no, The House Bunny, that's what it was. So, lots of cool stuff to talk about in here. I always love in the beginning they have like these little bloopers and stuff. So funny. It certainly helps our grand plans this month to feature the ultimate pictorial of the most famous threesome in Playboy land, Holly, Bridget, and Kendra. Each of the girls next door has her own cover and her own behind-the-scenes take on the phenomenon that made them household names. Perspectives change, but their allure only grows. Also, the idea of the photo shoot and setting it up with the mansion in the back so they're all different and they go together as a set, I think was originally Holly's idea and is such a genius idea. I just love that. Holly had so many creative ideas for the photographs and for sets and stuff. Love her. Classic pinup style when you get to her stuff. Okay. I love these advertisements for the Playboy Club. You see those bunnies in the classic black bunny suit. That's possibly how Jasmine Fior also would have looked. I'm still obsessed with her. Everyone who watched my Jasmine Fior video, thank you so much. It's really meaningful to me and I appreciate that. Here we've got the bunnies in like little winter jackets, little snow bunnies going on. Cute. Oh, I think I see the twins down there and Holly, Bridget, Kendra. Doesn't Bridget's hair look so good in this picture? I think Bridget is looking like, this is a good picture of Bridget. Oh God, love it. I'm a little like overly concerned with my feedback I'm seeing on the screen right now today because I got a new phone and it's very clear and I can see all of my perceived flaws. But I'm sure they're not really there. I'm sure that I'm overreacting. And really, it's good to have such a high quality phone, isn't it? I'm really very lucky. Oh, look, we've got Halloween outfits. I love those angels. Cute. I think everything's cute, but that's okay. It's great to go through life finding joy in so many things. Some people say easily pleased. I just say a really happy life. Okay, this is so cool. I didn't know about this. Sounds like a cool little burlesque show they had. A scene from Playboy's pre-Super Bowl party. This truly was an alternative universe. A leggy playmate was perched in the crescent moon, now securely hung from the rafters, while others staged pillow fights down below. That is amazing, especially because in one of my very first Playboy reviews, I got a really old one from like the 60s, and they had a spontaneous playmate pillow fight that had broken out. And I was like, I'm sure it was a spontaneous playmate pillow fight, but it was a delightful feature nonetheless. You should look it up. You should get that issue, actually, is what you should do. It's amazing. Okay. So, what's next? Oh, these are the babes on boards. That's cool. That kind of reminds me of one of the episodes of Girls Next Door where they went snowboarding and they got those custom. I don't think any of them had pinups on their boards, but that would be legit. Like, this shape really lends itself to that kind of photograph. All right, the Playboy Advisor. It's not really a great picture, but you can see it. My wife always asks for lingerie as a gift. She even goes with me to pick it out, but she only wears it once, if at all, before she goes back to her flannel nightgown. How can I get her to come to bed in lingerie more often, since she seems to prefer the old stuff, says JG from Stillwater, Oklahoma. Playboy responds, like many women, your wife doesn't see lingerie as sleepwear. It's for special occasions. So create more special occasions. One strategy is flat out bribery. Tell your wife that anytime she surprises you by coming to bed in lingerie, or nothing at all, then she will receive a complimentary 15-minute oil massage. It can't be done through flannel. I thought that was a great answer. That's a perfect answer. Because, yeah, lingerie most times, it's very, very cute and girls like to wear it for that, but it's not comfortable. It is not comfy. So either you have to find like practical lingerie that is both comfy and sexy, or yeah, exactly, just set up more special occasions. And I think girls would be happy for more opportunities to parade around in their lingerie. By and large. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, I love the cartoons they have in here. The perfect welcome in weather like this. A roaring fire, champagne, and a bearskin rug. Get it? Bearskin rug. I actually love bearskin rugs. I would die for a bearskin rug, and I want the legit kind. I want the kind with the head on the front of it, with like the bare teeth, like still sitting up there. That would be so cool. I want one so bad. You can tell that I was raised in the country possibly, because you know what else I want really bad? I want a caribou head trophy to put up on the wall. I want a caribou, and I want a moose, and a red deer would be super cool. I also really want an American buffalo, American bison, whatever they are. I really want a cougar. I have a whole list of things that I want. And I'm sure some things that I want are totally illegal. I think I was overly influenced by the Wilbur D. May Museum growing up. He was this guy who was like an African hunter back in the day, and there were these elephant tusks by the fireplace, and there was like what's it called? A tiger skin rug on the ground. Of course, it had the head and the teeth. I think it was very affecting to young Stella. I was very inspired. So anyone who ever marries me, if you get me a bearskin rug, I promise to do the roaring fire, champagne, and bearskin rug routine all the time. Okay. Let's see. What do we have next? Ooh, yeah! Next we have Jennifer Burciaga. She is so cute. I think I said Jennifer. Jessica Burciaga. She's so cute. And she also is going to talk about how she works in the Playboy Club as a card dealer in Las Vegas. Trying to get this picture on here for you. Ah! And that is exactly the time and place where Jasmine Fior was working. And so I think she probably did wear these same bunny suits. So that's just a cool, unexpected little connection. So I was reading through this, and it also was kind of like giving me Jasmine Fior vibes, which is just extra special. But this is not Jasmine Fior. This is Jessica Burciaga. Miss February Jessica Burciaga is a queen of hearts. Every hand is a winner when your cards are dealt by a woman with a perfect pair. Meet Jessica Burciaga, a 25-year-old Southern Californian who had been studying sports broadcasting in college before she hopped to the mansion and auditioned to be a bunny blackjack dealer. Out of hundreds of hopefuls, Jessica was chosen to work at the then-new Playboy Club at the Palms in Las Vegas. We were all young and didn't have a lot of experience, she said. They literally trained us in 8 weeks, and we were nervous because we were dealing with a lot of money. The pit boss and security were looking over our shoulders at all times. Jessica caught on in a snap. One time, she said, I got a $5,000 chip as a tip. Jessica grew homesick and returned to the LA area after a few months, though she still loves to visit Sin City. I am so close to my family. I miss not being able to go over to my mom or grandma's or hang out with my 2 brothers whenever I wanted. She said, my grandma is my best friend. Whenever I need to talk to somebody, I want my grandma. She and my mom both love the magazine and were really supportive of my decision to pose. My grandma said, take me to the mansion. I want to meet Hef. I'd be a playmate if I were young again. Miss February loves the Lakers, the ocean, and the Beach Boys, so to speak. I'm a total flip-flops girl. I love the Beach Boys. I'm a total flip-flops girl. I love to have a few drinks and chill out by the beach. That's my style. Guys at LA clubs try to impress you with talk about money and cars, but that turns me off. Me too. Another thing that turns Jessica off, boring men. She says, I need someone who gives me a run for my money. She's so cute. I am legit in love with her. And in the bunny suit and at the club. Ah, I love her so much. She's so cute. All right. Let's see, I'll read one of these. Or some of these. Ambitions to host my own TV or sports show one day and to have a family. Turn-ons, someone who is ambitious, successful, romantic, and smells good. For real, smells good is such a turn-on. Men, take note. Your hotness will improve by like 3 full points if you have a good cologne on. Oh, yes. For real. Turn-offs, laziness, cockiness, and liars. My ethnic background, French, Mexican, and Irish. Jobs I had before Playboy. Running my own website, dancing professionally, and modeling. My favorite TV show, I Love Lucy. My nightly ritual before bed, I have to take a bubble bath every night. Aww, and look at these cute pictures of her. Ah! When she's younger. Very cute. Okay, are we ready for the centerfolds? I'm ready. I'm excited. Wow, that is one of the all-time classic, gorgeous centerfolds in the magazine. I am just crazy about Jessica Burciaga. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I think Holly one time, she said that she looked like a miniature J-Lo. She totally does. Okay, we have saved the best for last. Wow, this is a really short video. This is a really thin magazine today. Attack myself with it like an idiot. But it's a really thin magazine today. Are you supposed to get all 3 and they say different things? I don't think they would. I feel like they would all say the same thing inside and just have different covers. What do I know? If you know, you should tell me. Okay, so pictures first, and then I'll read you this story. Oh my God, why is Holly so beautiful? Ah, I love her so much. Should I? No, I'll just do it one page at a time. Okay, that's how we're gonna do it. Ooh, oh, something in my eye. Oh, ooh, ooh. Oh, that's not good. Someday I'm gonna learn how to edit these videos, and then you won't have fun moments like that in here anymore. Maybe that'll be good. Maybe you'll be sad and miss it. I don't know. You just let me know. All right, goodbye, girls. The girls next door are moving down the street. We met them nearly 4 years ago. 3 young, unsophisticated, wide-eyed blondes who gave TV viewers a look at the strange and wonderful life behind the gates of the Playboy Mansion. They came up and down from the West Coast, from San Diego to Alaska, to slip through this adult fantasy land as the girlfriends of Playboy's editor-in-chief, Hugh M. Hefner. But after debuted The Girls Next Door in August 2005, Holly Madison, Bridget Marquardt, and Kendra Wilkinson didn't stay wide-eyed unsophisticates for long. Over the course of 5 seasons, viewers got to know Holly's old Hollywood glamour, Bridget's Halloween obsession, and Kendra's crazy laugh. And long before E! Had its biggest hit and the Playboy brand had attracted a huge new and largely female following. This picture of Holly I am obsessed with. Gorgeous. As for those 3 young blondes, in Hef's words, you can't begin to overestimate the extent to which their lives have been changed. They are much more mature, sophisticated people now. They're celebrities, but they're also a good deal more than that. In a way, it all made perfect sense. Playboy, after all, had been showcasing Girls Next Door since the summer of 1955, when Janet Pilgrim went from a desk in the subscription department to a spot at Miss July. But Holly, Bridget, and Kendra brought a new twist to a long-time tradition, turning Playboy's Girls Next Door into The Girls Next Door. It personalized what goes on here at the mansion, says Hef, and brought us a whole new group of fans. And now, as you may have heard, there are big changes. As the 5th season of The Girls Next Door comes to an end, the storylines for season 6 have taken an unexpected turn. The original girls are leaving the mansion to follow different paths, while a whole new cast of contenders, and maybe a few pretenders, is moving in. All 3 girls are undergoing major life changes, but for Holly, perhaps the change is most drastic. Holly has spent the last 7 years at Hef's side as one of 7 girlfriends, and then as number 1 among 3, and lately as the one who shared his room in his life. I can say without reservation that Holly really is and has been the love of my life, Hef says. Over the past couple years, even though I had 3 girlfriends, it increasingly focused into a one-on-one relationship with Holly. I expected to spend the rest of my life with her. But Holly wanted something more. She wanted marriage and children. Hef is still legally married to his second wife, Kimberly Conrad Hefner, Miss January 1988. Okay, this shoot of Bridget is the best in the universe, and every single one of these should have had a full page. Oh my God. She has never looked more beautiful. Everything, body, hair, face, pose, the coloring, all of it. This is goals. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful they are. Okay. That marriage ended badly, and he wasn't eager to try wedlock again. So Holly has had a change of heart. Her decision to end the long, intensely romantic relationship was unexpected, Hef says. But she says he should have seen it coming. Rumors of a romance with Las Vegas magician Chris Angel have added fuel to that fire. Hef and I will always be close, Holly says, but I just want different things. I don't want to be on somebody's arm all the time. I want new experiences. I want to see everything life has to offer. When Holly told Hef she wanted to end the relationship, he says, I was literally blindsided by it, and for a couple of weeks, I was roadkill. His adjustment to the new single life was made easier with the arrival of the Shannon twins, Carissa and Christina, 2 upcoming playmates from Florida, who said they were interested in becoming his girlfriends. Those 2 have now moved into the mansion, where, Hef says, an extraordinary number of young ladies are also vying for his attention. I'm sure he said that. The only advice I ever gave Hef, Holly says, is to look for nice girls who will treat him with respect. Holly now has her own place near Playboy Studio West, where she works in the magazine's photo department. She swears she doesn't miss the staff that was ready. She swears she doesn't miss the staff that was ready to attend her every need inside the mansion. When I was in college, I lived with roommates in this ghetto-esque apartment, so I'm used to running out to the grocery store or McDonald's in the middle of the night, she said. Ever since I moved to the mansion, moved out of the mansion, I felt more in touch with the girl I used to be. The Holly Hef breakup came as a particular shock to Kendra, who had already been thinking about the day she would be on her own. The timing was a huge surprise to me, Kendra says. I was like, what? I thought everybody thought I would be the first one out of the mansion. So here's Kendra's pictures. I gotta say, all 3 of these shoots for the girls are like my favorites. I have so many favorites, but they really are spectacular. Like some of their best pictures I think they ever took. So, flip to the back. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh no! I didn't read the, okay. Bridget, meanwhile, has her own television series, Bridget's Sexiest Beaches, which debuts on the Travel Channel in March, has sent her around the world in recent months on trips to Australia, Jamaica, Fiji, Thailand, Ibiza, and I think it says Croatia, among other locations. In those 2 last spots, she was recognized on the beach by Girls Next Door fans. From the beginning, I've wanted to host my own show, and I think this is the start of a whole new career, Bridget says. But I don't think this is the end of the road for Girls Next Door, because I truly believe Holly, Kendra, and I will be friends and do things together for the rest of our lives. That is because you are such a sweet angel, Bridget Marquardt, and other people in this world are not. Will viewers embrace new girls the way they embraced Holly, Bridget, and Kendra? That's the big question, admits Hef, and at this point, there's absolutely no way of knowing. But he does know that the next season will provide a little bit of everything, further adventures of our old favorites, plus the arrival of new girls with all the attendant drama, as well as the life of Hefner himself unexpectedly back in the game at the age of 82. We always knew season 6 would be a season of transition, but nobody knew exactly what that meant, he said. Then he laughs. Reality caught up to what we were planning, and now we're dealing with a whole new adventure. Very awesome. So that is the end of our Playboy review, February 2009, with Bridget Marquardt on the cover. Absolutely love her. And that is it for today. I hope that you will show up again next week for our next Playboy review. I'm also going to put out another Stella's book club. We're going to finish up The Girl in the Centerfold. And I'm also trying to think of who I should focus on next for a biography video. I was thinking about Paula Sladewski. She has a really similar story to Jasmine Fior. I was thinking about Sandy Bentley, actually, if you know the story about the millionaire and the missing diamonds. And the sad part is that her boyfriend was killed for the diamonds, we're pretty sure. And, you know, oh gosh, there's bazillions of them. And then there's like really bad girls. You have like Kelsey Turner, and I don't feel bad making those stories a little bit salacious because, you know, evildoers and stuff. Marjorie Orban, she's an interesting one. There's so many interesting characters, and I don't mind getting salacious and gossipy about, you know, people who do bad. But I just really hate when stories like Jasmine Fior or Dorothy Stratton get like the scandalous angle on them, because they didn't deserve that, and they weren't scandalous girls. They were just sexy girls. And I love how Hugh Hefner said that, you know, they were in Playboy magazine, they were trying to give sex a good name, give nudity a good name, like scrape the dirty off of dirty pictures. I completely agree with that mentality, and I love it. And that's also kind of the world that I am fighting for. I don't think there's anything dirty in dirty pictures. Anyway, I think this is the 4th time I've said that's it for today, and this time I actually mean it, and I will catch you guys on the flip side.